Hey everyone, welcome back. Lad from the Woods here, still at White Sands, believe it or not. Coming into the long weekend here, it's Thursday. We've had some interesting rainy days, some non-rainy days. Yesterday I was down sick for almost 20 hours. Don't know what bit me. Wasn't flu, wasn't COVID, no idea what it was. Couldn't get out of bed, felt like crap. Went and got some Gravol and some Tylenols at the local pharmacy, so that seemed to help a bit. I was finally able to get some food into me because my blood sugars were dropping way low, which is not a good thing. So anyways, I managed to pull through, woke up feeling much better today. The dealership for the ATV part finally called, and they replaced the voltage pack on it. He says it's charging. I'm still kind of unsure, but Luke is going to bring up his volt meter, and he's going to make double sure it's charging. And I'm just getting a fire start. It's not chilly. It's about 20 Celsius, but I'm still feeling a bit chilly. I don't know what's bit me or what didn't bite me. I have no idea. So this will help, I'm sure. I haven't smoked all day. I've had a couple of coffees. But we're coming into the long weekend. Supposed to rain tomorrow, but then it was going to be like big storms and maybe tornadoes. Well, no, that's not happening. Now it's down to just being rain. And it's likely to change again. So I'm checking the weather just about every hour here because it doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason as to what's going on. Which is good. I mean, if the weather can skip over us and give us a decent weekend, it'll be good. Luke is coming up with his bus tomorrow morning. Saturday morning. He works Friday night. He works nights. So he's not even going to go to bed. He's just going to jump in his bus and head all the way up here. I guess he'll nap when he gets here or something. Anyways, so we're going to hang out a bit. I'm going to see if he wants to go do some fishing. And I don't know what else we'll get into, but we'll get into something, I'm sure. So I just started a fire. Can you guys see that behind me? Probably not, eh? There it is. I still got a ton of wood, so not going to run out anytime soon. And Luke was going to bring up some wood, and you might as well leave the wood at home because we're never even going to go through what I have here. And the campground closes Monday, so unless Joe puts it back in his pile, it's just going to sit here. Not good over the winter. So anyway, I just been doing a little bit of cleanup. I was going to go for a ride up to the voltmeter. Look at raccoons, eh? They just can't leave me alone, eh? Like this, I left this on the table. It was a brand new box I got at Value Mart to put some of the food in the cooler into sealed bags. And that effing raccoon, he just couldn't resist, eh? It's like he's going, F you, human. I'm going to frig up your backs. Anyway, my own fault for not putting it away. So, I'm trying to remember what this is. Oh, that's the receipt for the part that I had. I was going to throw it away, but I'm not 100. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the volt pack yet. I want to double check it before I say it's working. If it's faulty, well then I'll have to see perlator it back down to Jonathan here and see about getting another one. But I don't really think that's the case, to be honest with you. I think it's fine, but you know, when you lose something like a charging system and then you put something new back in, you're always leery. You know, you got that little bit of leeriness. Jesus, that fire behind me is big. What's going on there? Holy crap. Didn't realize my fire, I didn't do anything. I just got kindling in one of those little cups that Lisa makes with the wax and the little pine flakes in it. They are great fire starters. Just some dry kindling in the wood that I have sitting there. Make it that big. Looks like there's almost like you know, somebody squirting barbecue fluid all over it. So Pepto-Bismol, not advertising for them. So that's what's going on here. You would think I'd be all ready to stay up all night after sleeping almost 20 hours in the tent, but it was so damp. I mean, I went to go put this on to go use the washroom, and it was like almost soaked, but it wasn't soaked. I mean, it's dry inside the tent. It's just the humidity, and it was cold and rainy. I couldn't believe it. I had to take it off. It was like it was making things worse. It wasn't helping me by any stretch. Anyway, yeah, I'm still kind of weirded out as to what happened there. Oh, something bit me anyways. Who knows? Could be too, just maybe my blood sugars went lower than they normally do. I don't know. I mean, I'm eating very odd here. I'm not eating like I do at home, which is not a good thing when you're a diabetic, right? You should kind of stick with what you do. It's okay to eat different things. It's not that. It's just you gotta, like I've been eating less when I'm here. I really can't give you exactly the reason why I am. It just is. So, but that's not a good thing when you're diabetic. So, anyway, I would have expected a lot more people would have come in today, but I think people are checking the weather and they're kind of going, well, what should we do? You know, and if they check the weather once and then didn't check it a second time, which is very un-Canadian, because Canadians like to talk about weather, we like to dream about weather, we like to complain about the weather, we like to brag about our weather. There's 1,000 things, but it has to be Canadian and it has to be weather. Just that way, right? So anyways, you'd think they would check it more than once. Because it's changing. I mean, this morning when I checked, it was like, oh God, the American, you know, people that talk about the weather on YouTube, they're going on about tornado and this and that. And then Eastern Detroit looks like it could get, or Eastern Michigan could get a bunch of some tornadoes with this storm front coming through. And I'm looking at it going, okay, so it's headed here then, you know, or it might go underneath us, who knows? But then you check the weather for this area and it's like thunderstorms, this, and this. And I'm going, okay, here we go. But that's all changed. A few hours later, now it's like, I haven't checked the American one, but the one for here, it's saying rain, you know, and not even a full day of rain or anything. It's kind of unpredicted at that point. So I was thinking about taking the boat up to a little lake called Miller Lake, which is in the upper half of Bruce Peninsula here, and just go do some walleye fishing, and then wait till Luke gets here maybe to go do, you know, go do Georgian Bay. But I don't know. I haven't actually asked him. That is some fire I got going on here. Holy crap. Well, I start burning my table and everything. Look at that. I just, it's like, it looks twice as big as my normal fires, yet I do my fires exactly the same, and they always work. I never have to worry about a fire not getting caught, meaning, you know, going out. They call it the cabin or whatever way of doing it. So, yeah. Anywho, so that's that. They got the big, you know, all the bands and all that going to be downtown, I think Saturday and Sunday. I don't know about all the other events yet, but the bands would interest me mostly. And I don't think I want to go there during the day for that, depending on how the weather is. I think I'm going to try and talk Luke, if he isn't already of the mindset to go fishing. He doesn't eat fish, so, but he likes fishing, so that's, you know, one half dozen of the other. As long as he's enjoying himself, that would be the main thing. So I don't know how often he gets a chance to get out into, you know, fishing and all that. So so we get him out there, and I always enjoy the company in the boat, obviously. I mean, much nicer to have somebody with you. And him and I converse very easily. It just rolls. So, you know, a day in the boat with him, you know, or at least until we're both tired. You know, say a day in the boat. Me and Norm could go sit in the boat for 14 hours, but I don't think I could do 14 hours in a boat anymore. And at the end there, before Norm was, you know, accidentally killed there, his hips. He'd already had one hip replacement. He was getting ready for another. So, I mean, it was very hard for him to sit in the boat all day. So we were definitely on our way down, and you know, we both talked about getting rid of this one and getting a more comfy boat. That was about 5 or 6 years ago, just before he was, you know, accidentally killed. And I keep hearing people shutting doors and stuff, but there was nobody in the back earlier. So more people come in now? Yeah. Doors shutting. So there must be somebody in the back. Because it was down to just me and another tent not too far up the way there. And that was it. We were the only ones in the entire campground. And now today being Thursday, there's a bunch over by the washroom on the one side, and then there's a bunch on this little hill that goes in front of the washroom showers. There's a bunch in there now. Families, lots of kids, looks like. And that's it. So must be somebody else that came in. I didn't hear their vehicle go by though, so but I know for sure there was nobody back there. I went back there earlier at the ATV. So maybe I go be nosy and ride the ATV around a little bit. I try and behave here. Oh, I'm going to watch. Oh, 11 minutes. Okay. That's it, guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. Be good to your fellow human. If you want to help out the channels and all that, there's links in the description for that. PayPal.com/Lad from the Woods. Peace, long life, and live long and prosper. We'll see you soon.